Hey everybody, this is Matt, aka Homing Stats, and today I'd like to bring you a guide on the blast furnace. The reason you might use the blast furnace is because it requires half the amount of coal when smelting bars. We will start by going over the requirements, which will be shown at the bottom of the screen. A smithing level of 60 plus is recommended, otherwise you will need to spend 2,500 coins for every 10 minutes you use the furnace. Items I recommend you bring are a coal bag, a bucket, and a hammer. If you choose to do this minigame solo, which I don't recommend, you will need 30 in crafting, strength, agility, and fire making. To get to the blast furnace, you will have needed to at least have started the giant dwarf quest. Don't worry, you do not need to complete the quest or have to have the requirements to gain access to the furnace. For those of you who have not started the quest, make your way north of Sears Village and east of Relica. Once you have made your way to the Keldagram entrance, go inside. Then go into the cave entrance directly to the east. You will want to speak to the Dwarven boatman to take you to Keldagram. There will be a long cutscene, and before you may continue, you must agree to help the dwarves rebuild their statue. Once you have done this, you can now reach Keldagram via the minigame teleport. To use this minigame teleport, click your quest tab and hit the red crystal in the right of the interface. So long as your home teleport is available, you may use this method. Or you can use any of the rail systems under Ice Mountain . To get to the blast furnace from the quest start, simply exit the door to the north and make your way southeast into the palace. Then up the stairs to the second story, then east, back down the stairs on the other side. Then continue east to the blast furnace, marked on the map as shown. Go through the 3 doors and then go down the stairs. Welcome to the blast furnace. Once you're here, I highly recommend joining World 358. If you are under level 60 smithing, you will need to pay the blast furnace foreman 2,500 coins or 1,250 if you have a ring of Charos equipped. After you've done that, get out your coal and put it on the conveyor belt. If you have a coal bag, be sure to take advantage of it here. Since I will be smithing myth, I got out a total of 50 coal. Once your coal is on the conveyor belt, you or someone else will need to operate the pedals to get the ore into the furnace. You will need 30 agility to operate them. Occasionally the gears will break and you or someone else will need to repair them. This takes 30 crafting and a hammer. After your coal is in the furnace, follow that up by putting the main type of ore you want on the conveyor belt and operate the pedals once again. Once your ores are in the furnace, you or someone else will need to get the furnace up to temperature. To do this, you will first need to grab a spade off the floor, and then click to shovel coke, and then click to refuel the stove as shown. I recommend doing this 10 times or more before moving on. After that is done, someone will need to operate the pump until you see the molten liquid flow into the dispenser. Occasionally, while pumping, some pipes might burst. Repair these with a hammer by clicking on them. This also takes 30 crafting. To retrieve your bars, you can either wait for the bars to cool, or you can fill a bucket with water from the sink and use that bucket of water on the dispenser. After that, simply click the dispenser and collect all of your bars. I will now show you a typical run on World 358. As you can see, with so many players on, it makes it a lot faster. just one last quick tip before I go. If you're an ultimate Iron Man, you can buy the ores you need from Ordan, use the furnace, then smelt the bars to the north in the fenced off area. Good luck, and I hope this guide has helped.